Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Freeze TV. I am Michael, your host, and I was right. About 50% right. In my video, Antifa going to Sturgis, I said that there was going to be some shit started at the Sturgis bike rally this year by Antifa. Now, I was not completely wrong in that assumption. There is a viral video going around showing a protester at Sturgis being arrested, and I literally just viewed the video before I started filming, and it was something stupid, you know. First off, you have all these people out there, you know, these bikers, thousands and thousands of bikers, you know, at Sturgis, the 80th anniversary of Sturgis. And then you have a small group of people that are coming out there to protest, waving their gay pride flag, bitching about, you know, these people not wearing masks. And it's like, you know, telling them to go home and get their masks and social distance and all that stuff. And it's like, if you were so concerned about social distancing, why the fuck are you at a celebration with thousands of fucking people? Number one. Okay. So anyway, in this viral video, you have these protesters standing in the middle of a street, you know, a two-way street, waving their flags, holding their signs, and you got bikers riding by. Okay, now this is generally what's going to happen at Sturgis because it's a biker rally, you know, biggest one of the year, you know. So you got bikers riding by, and one guy rides by, and one of the protesters reaches out and kicks him. Not hard, you know, just kind of puts his foot out and kicks at the guy, and I guess he makes contact, but Then, you know, one of the police officers that was there grabs the guy and everything. And the bikers are about to lose their shit. You know, they're ready to whoop this guy's ass. You can hear in the video, they're saying, fuck him up, fuck him up. You know, you got the bikers rushing in to get to this guy, and the police are, you know, trying to hold them at bay. And you know, this guy isn't cooperative. Gee, go figure. And they end up taking him to the ground and arresting him. Okay, now this video that I saw was only a couple minutes long, maybe 2.5 minutes, but it spoke volumes. Okay. And as I said, there were protests, you know, at Sturgis. Nothing on the scale that I thought it might have been, but still, you know, you have people there, you know, protesting, you know, the bikers not wearing masks and not social distancing and you know, throwing their gay pride around and all this crap, you know. But the thing about not only Sturgis, but with all of these protests, you know, with all of these protests, because, you know, and I'm going to call them protests now because they are dying down in their level of violence. But here's the thing. The American people are tired of these little yapping dogs, Antifa and Black Lives Matter and NFAC and all that crap. They're tired of hearing about them. They're tired of seeing them in the news. They're tired of giving them attention, and they're tired of taking their crap. And people are starting to stand up to them. People have realized that their bark is worse than their bite. Antifa and Black Lives Matter aren't going to, you know, they're not going to stand up to you if you're going to stand up to them. They're like that bully in school, you know. My mom always told me that if there's a bully, stand up to that bully and he'll leave you alone. And you know what? She was right. And that's exactly what Antifa and Black Lives Matter are. They're bullies. All of these protesters, they don't have to be associated with Black Lives Matter or Antifa. They could just be these general protesters that are protesting anything. Like I said, you know, now they're protesting, oh, masks, we need masks. Social distancing. I see it every day. I went into this freaking truck stop earlier today and I got me a burrito and a Pepsi. Okay? Stickers all over the floor. 6 foot. Maintain social distancing. 6 foot. Mandatory masks required to enter here. Screw that. Okay? Now, I know I'm giving a lot of information out. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something about these masks. Okay? Give me just a second. I'm going to get my mask out. Okay? Now, yes, I do wear a mask. I don't like them, but the only reason I wear them is because some of my shippers and receivers can refuse me my load. So this is my mask. This is a cloth mask. They sell in the stores. Nobody, seems to say that this is not working. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put this on. All right. So this is a mask, and I've seen this same particular mask on a bunch of other people. Now, what I want you to pay close attention to is right here at the nose, okay? I want you to see I can stick my freaking fingers all the way in there. Okay, let me lift up my glasses, see if y'all can get a better view of it. You see how that space is open right there? Okay, that ain't going to keep shit out. I'm just going to say it. It ain't going to keep shit out. Okay? I still get dust and dirt and all kinds of stuff. Whoops. And all kinds of stuff when I wear this mask. Now, the only significance of this mask is to keep these little brainwashed twits happy. Because they want your face covered. Okay? Now, another thing. I'm going to take this off because I'm tired of this mask. Now, another thing about these masks is they're cloth. They have no carbon filter in them. If you're wearing a paper mask or one like this, it does not have a carbon-based filter in it. Okay? Now, like I said, all these are for is just to keep these brainless twits happy. And, they think they're safe from whatever dangers are out there from coronavirus. But let me tell you something, okay? All right, I have been in the U.S. Army. I have taken the basic nuclear, biological, chemical warfare training with the gas mask and decontamination protocol. And that little cloth or paper mask, it ain't going to stop shit. Okay, the only thing that is going to stop a contaminant from getting to you, into your respiratory system or into your eyes or your sinuses, is going to be a full-faced, sealed mask with a carbon-based filter on it. Okay, that is going to filter out any contaminants in the air, nuclear, biological, or chemical. Another thing, if these masks work so well, okay, which, these paper masks don't, these paper masks and cloth masks don't, with a full face sealed mask, we're trained that we have to be clean shaven because hair will not ensure a proper seal on a gas mask. Okay? So all you brainless twits out there, I've already blown your whole fucking mask argument out of the water. Okay, 1 second. Shed a little more light on this. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's better. So I've already blown your mask argument out of the water, okay? Paper and cloth masks do not work. What it is it's a ploy by the left and the Democrats to have a little bit more control over the American people. Don't fall for it. Okay? You have to expose your body to bacteria and viruses. That is how we build our immune system. Okay? The second that you take away any exposure to contaminants and you push this, hand sanitizer and all that crap, you are defeating the purpose of your immune system. Your immune system is there specifically to fight off infections. Okay, so I don't use hand sanitizer. Okay, I go to the bathroom. Yes, I wash my hands. Okay, I shower regularly, but I don't use hand sanitizers. Okay, I don't cower. Oh God, someone's got the flu. Oh shit. I don't do none of that. Okay, my body is healthy. Okay, because I do expose it to bacteria. I have a very strong immune system. All right. What you need to understand is Corona is only making a comeback because the election's coming up. All right. After the election, if Joe Biden wins, God help us, you're not going to hear about coronavirus again. Okay. It's just going to go bye-bye. Okay. Along with, the riots will die down too. Either way the election goes, the riots are going to die down. But the main thing is, if Trump wins, you're going to have 3 to 6 months of more protesting, just like we did in 2016 when he was elected, and then it died down. Okay? The only reason you're hearing about protests and coronavirus and all that other garbage right now is because we got an election coming up. Okay? And personally, I think it's hilarious. Okay. The violence, there have been instances of violence. I know just the other day, I watched a video from Miss Blair White, one of my favorite YouTubers. Definitely go check her channel out. If I knew how to link it in the description, I would. Okay. The most recent video she did, at the beginning of the video, she talked about 3 of her friends, trans women, that were brutally attacked by a vicious gang. One had a bottle broken over her head was split open, and she was left unconscious. They took her phone and threw it so they couldn't call 911, and this was a young black trans woman. Okay. So black lives really don't matter, okay? Not to Black Lives Matter, they don't. BLM, black people, black lives don't matter, okay? In my case, all lives matter. In fact, just a week ago, I was sitting at my company's terminal in Texas, and I was sitting down talking to another driver, and through the course of our conversation, he said, we got talking about protecting ourselves out here. And, he was telling me that as a young black gay man, and, jokingly, I said, "You're black?" To me, and to a lot of other people, it doesn't matter what your skin color is. It don't matter what your sexual orientation is. The only thing that matters is your character. If you're a nice dude, I'll be nice to you. If you're an asshole, hey, I could be a bigger asshole. Okay? But, my heart and prayers go out to these 3 young women that were brutalized. I know that in the past I have said some things about transgenderism, that I don't agree with it, but I also don't agree that anybody, regardless, whether they're trans or straight or gay, lesbian, bi, whatever. I don't believe that anybody deserves to be brutally attacked like that and then basically left for dead. And I really encourage you to go watch this video from Blair White. It's a video about maps, which I don't even agree with, And for those of you playing the home game, maps are minor attracted people. That's the politically correct term. But here on Freeze TV, I'm going to give you the cold hard truth. They're fucking pedophiles. They're baby bangers, okay? But yes, if you have a chance, I would highly suggest you go to Blair White's video about maps. It was uploaded recently. And watch it, and she could give more detail on the attack of her friends. And, I highly suggest you watch it, and I highly suggest you comment on it and give your thoughts and prayers to not only Miss Blair White, but the 3 women that were attacked and brutalized. I don't condone that. I don't accept that. I think that's bullshit, and I think that whoever did that should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I would even venture so far as to charge it as a hate crime, and I'm not one to throw that around very much, because people just hate people. Okay, I believe that this attack on these 3 transgender women should be treated as a hate crime, and also my thoughts and prayers are with the family of the little 5-year-old boy that was murdered while riding his bicycle by a black man, and the child was white. My thoughts and prayers go out to that family. We just need to come together and stop this violence, man. I mean, this violence is getting out of hand, and it's all being perpetrated by a young black and white generation that don't know what the hell they're talking about. This younger generation really needed to get their ass whipped when they was a kid. So my thoughts and prayers go out to the family of that little boy that was murdered. You have my deepest condolences and my heartfelt prayers from me and my wife. Miss Blair White, I want you to know that my heart and prayers go out to those friends of yours that were brutally attacked. If there was more I could do, I most definitely would. It breaks my heart to see this country going down the rabbit hole the way it is, because America is a great country. So, let's just come together, in peace and love, and remember, we're not African American, we're not Caucasian American, we're not Asian American or Indian American. We're American. Okay? We're American. You send me over to Europe, I'm not going to know what the hell to do. If you send a black man over to Africa, he ain't going to know where to go. Because we're American. And we're human beings. And you know what? Any ill feelings I have about the transgender community, no, I don't support it. But I support everybody's right to be happy. Okay? And if you're transgender, fine, you're transgender. Okay? I can let that go. And I want to do another video tomorrow explaining that in a little bit more detail. But, let's just stop the violence against each other, because it's really getting out of hand. We need to come together and solidify ourselves as Americans and solidify our freedom. Once we do that, I think we're halfway through the fight. We can come together and be one country, one peaceful country again. So yeah, I'm sorry. This just really gets to me. Anyway, that's all I have for right now. Like I said, I'm going to try to do another video tomorrow. I'm actually on a 34-hour reset, so I have time. So I'll be doing another video tomorrow, maybe 2. But thank you, everybody, for joining me this far, to the end of this video. If this is your first time to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for all notifications. And like this video. Okay, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, then go ahead and give it a thumbs down, but at least I know you watched it, okay? Also, share this video on all your social media platforms. I don't care about that. I don't get monetized for this. I do it because I enjoy it. So, email it to your friends, post it on social media, whatever you got to do, okay? I am going to now. I think I said this in another video, but I have recently started a PayPal account for this channel because right now, honestly, right now I'm shooting this video on my iPhone and my lighting system is my truck lights. Okay, which is why the video doesn't, present the best quality. So what I'm going to do, or what I've done, is I've started a PayPal account because there are a couple things that I would like to get so that I could give you better quality videos. I did find a lighting system at Walmart that is like $40. And what else? Oh, I would actually like to get some videos editing software that, maybe comes with a tutorial and help me figure out how to do some editing. So my PayPal tag is going to be in the link below in the description. If you could find it in your hearts to donate, I would greatly appreciate it. Top donators will get a shout out on my videos whenever I see them. And I'm also thinking about making some Freeze TV shirts and selling them online. My wife is already she's already getting a website together for stuff like that. So once that gets put up, I will link that in the description. But yeah, I'm going to put my PayPal tag in the description. So if you can find it in your heart, hey, you donate $1, $2, whatever. It's greatly appreciated. And what I'll do is, if you donate, when I get enough in the PayPal account to buy the lighting setup, like I said, it's only about $40. Once I get enough to buy that, I will do an unboxing video so I can show it to you. And when I get the video editing software, I will even do another unboxing video where it'll be when I'm at home, and I'll download the software or install it. I'll more than likely download it. And I'll show you that, yes, I've actually done that. And the only reason I'm hoping for donations for this is because I've just dropped $1,500 to have my house leveled and get some foundation beams replaced, which is why I'm really short on cash right now. But if you can find it in your heart to donate, like I said, I really would greatly appreciate it. And top tier donators are going to get a custom shout out. So like I said, again, PayPal link will be in the description. And go ahead and leave your comments on the video. Let me know that you're sending your thoughts and prayers to the family of that little boy that was murdered. And let me know that you're sending your thoughts and prayers to the 3 transgender women that were attacked. And to also Blair White, because I know this is really stressing her out to the point where she is leaving Hollywood, California. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm Michael, your host. Thank you for watching this episode of Freeze TV, and I'll see y'all in the next one.